And I are excited that you're all here, but it's always wonderful to be with Rabbi Orkman and his wonderful wife, Hani. We had the opportunity to go to Israel together, and they were unbelievable hosts. While we were over there, we had the opportunity to meet with Prime Minister Netanyahu. We walked through Jerusalem, we went through Tel Aviv, and we just had a wonderful trip. I think anybody that has been over to Israel realizes how spiritual it is. And but it's always wonderful to be with them. Hanukkah is a wonderful day, wonderful festival of lights. There's a lot of tradition. It's very important, and it's just wonderful to have all of you here. And I'll turn it over to Rabbi that's become a very good friend since we got elected back in 2010, Rabbi Orkman.
Thank you. Now, I'm in Tallahassee for 16 years now with Hani, and I could say, Governor, that you're really a pleasure to work with, and the people, the Lubavitcher Rebbe, Rabbi Menachem Schneerson, the leader of the Chabad movement, leader of the world jury, said that his role was to create leaders, not to create followers. And I think, Governor, you came in to office, and I think that was your role, because all the people that we are working with in your office, from the top to bottom, we are really finding leaders that get the job done. I just want to mention a few that we have a very close relationship with. We have with us chaplain, the first chaplain for Florida Highway Patrol, Rabbi Mark Rosenberg, who is here from South Florida. And
the director of the Highway Patrol,
exactly.
Rose, is here.
Yes. He's here with his wife, and we're working a very close relationship with the executive director, Terry, and the Florida Highway Patrol director, Colonel Spaulding. We met with them earlier with Lieutenant Colonel Thomas, and there's great people to work with. Colonel Warrington before that. And under your leadership, we have made history, because the relationship the Florida Highway Patrol has today with the Jewish community is something which is unheard of. And this was thanks to your leadership. Also want to mention the Commissioner, the FDLE Commissioner, Swearigan, who we met with earlier this morning as well. And it's very nice to have you with us, and it's great to work with. We'll be working closely with them and Chaplain Rosenberg. And this is all of this, and obviously Jesse is here. I have a very close relationship. We are sorry to lose another Jew for the Tallahassee Jewish community, so we would love you to stay here.
Big and brighter.
We only allow you to go if you will go on to the private sector and help us get some donors to build our new building. That's your mission.
I'm going to be the millionth job.
And obviously the Chief of Staff and Diane and all the good people you're surrounded by. So it's really great to work with such good people. Invite Chaplain Rabbi Mark Rosenberg to share a few words with us. He's here today with his First Lady.
Happy Hanukkah, Governor, First Lady. As you can see, I don't have a speech prepared. Okay, and that is because if you know Rabbi Orkman well, you called me about an hour before and said, "What like you say?" But it's all good intentions. But I will tell you this. I'll start with a little. They said there is no humor, there is no human. And there was once a rabbi that gave a speech in a synagogue, and it took him exactly 10 minutes every single Sabbath. So one of his congregants went and said, "How do you figure out that your speech only takes exactly 10 minutes? Never more, never less." So he said, "I'll tell you. I walk from a house to the synagogue, and I know that it takes me 10 minutes to walk. So my speech is 10 minutes. I drove 7 hours from South Florida."
Sorry tonight. So
I'll just speak from the heart. And I'll just tell you, and I know that Rabbi Orkman told you, but I want to tell you directly, Governor, that it's always a privilege and an honor for me to be here, especially on Hanukkah, and just like I come every year. But this year is different, not only because I had the opportunity to bring my wife, but of course that too, but also because of everything that is going on in the world and all the darkness that is going on in the world. That Hanukkah represents security and uplifting. And as you know, we have the master that lights all the other candles, and I think of you as the master that lights all the other candles and all the other agencies that we work with, and you will light in all the other agencies. And I know that a few times that we've talked over the phone when there was other issues in 2012, and there were some complicated matters, and you were able to take care of these issues by simplifying them. So you can't deal with a complex issue when you complicate things more. You need to be able to simplify it. And under your leadership and the things that you've put into place with Chesed Shalemus for holiday detail, holiday security, and we talked about it, last year, and since then so much has happened. Even if I would have the time, it would be impossible for me to describe everything that has been put into place. But I have to tell you, as chaplain to the Florida Highway Patrol, which I'm extremely proud of, and especially now with the newly appointed Colonel, Colonel Spaulding, he has a lot of things to do, and as soon as he came in, he made sure to let me know that the partnership and the friendship is going to continue. As well as Lieutenant Colonel Thomas, and I don't have to tell you, Executive Director Terry, thank you so much for everything she's done, and all the agency that we've met. And it's always, yes, Mark, what can we do whenever an issue comes up? And really, and I spoke to Commissioner Swearengin today, and we're looking forward to different programs, even if it's the middle of the night. And sometimes in the Jewish community, time is of the essence, especially when it's burial, and sometimes people have a lot of chutzpah, and sometimes I have to project that. And I can tell you that they know exactly how to deal with it.
This worked, all right?
It is work, but I want you to know that I appreciate it, and on behalf of Chesed Shalemus, on behalf of the Jewish community, we thank you, and I wish you that the light of Chanukah should lighten us and continue to light throughout all the other endeavors that we get involved in. Of course, I would be remiss if I wouldn't mention Rabbi Yochman and Mrs. Yochman for everything they have done, because without them, I wouldn't be able to do one single thing. Because everybody needs somebody that they could call upon. So I know that he calls upon you, and I call upon him. And every single time I call him, when there is any issues, and if I can't reach him, I call his wife. If they don't pick up, I send a text, and if it doesn't work, I send a WhatsApp. Eventually, I want to tell you how Kylie speaks about his relationship to the governor's office. And I thank you, and I thank you for listening to me those few minutes. Thank you very much.
Presented to Governor Rick Scott. Thank you for brightening the days of Florida Jewish community and the entire Sunshine State with enduring, rock-solid support. Chabad of FSU.
So, on behalf of Chabad of the entire state of Florida, I would like to present you the governor, Sir Rabbi Denberg, Rabbi Chanukah. Please join us. Chaplain Rosenberg,
Yep.
you join us, please, in the picture.
Sure.
That's it, you're Chabad Rabbi now.
Chabad Rabbi now.
For your part in you're doing
Governor, First Lady, it's my third year to be here.
Thank you for being here.
It's really our pleasure.
This is a great night, by the way. It's always great to have everybody here.
For the last 3 years, Chabad and Hebrew Academy have sponsored a contest, a children's contest through grade 8. It's called the Florida Menorah Contest. We had entries in from Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, Martin, and St. Lucie County. Our winner here today is a young lady from Coral Springs, Dina Green, who designed and crafted this by herself. It's called Chanukah Through the Ages. That's the meaning of this menorah. It's presented to the governor, to the First Lady, and to the people of Florida on behalf of the Jewish children of the state of Florida.
Let's also say honor whoever didn't light yet for last night. light the 2 candles. We're starting always from the new candle. We put the candles on the right side of the menorah, and we go from left to right, starting with the new candle, and then moving to the candle of the previous night, adding a new candle every day. Okay, one more. Okay. All right, thank you. Ma'osu Yeshua Zi Levana Shabeya Free from every love Vesham Dodan Zabeya Mezamim Nabeya Mitzam Nabeya Zekol Bashir Mizmor Hazar